Alright, what did I learn this week? So, one thing I learned was don't be afraid to share advice with people, even if you think you're not like an expert or like you feel like you're underqualified to give advice. And the reason I was thinking about it was because at work, this guy's a bit younger than me, and he actually asked me, had like a big meeting with his boss, and he wanted to ask me a few questions about how he should approach it, some questions he should ask. And when he first asked me, I was thinking like, oh, I can't really give him that much value. Like, the only things I'm going to tell him are just like common sense, and he'll already know all that stuff. But I ended up discussing with him anyway, giving him some advice. And he ended up being like super grateful for all the stuff that I said. And he was like, wow, like I never would have thought of that. And I was like, oh, like I thought that was obvious. And it just sort of showed me that what you think is common sense and what just comes naturally to you, a lot of the time that it's not actually, like other people don't have that same initiative or instinct. So even if you feel like underqualified or that you shouldn't be giving advice, just do it anyway. Like something you say, someone somewhere is going to find it useful. Like a lot of the stuff even with these videos that I do, like I don't think I'm some expert, but like some people find it useful what I talk about, and some of it seems really obvious to me, but if other people are finding it useful, like who am I to keep it to myself? So yeah, just even if you're just got a bit of an insight into something, don't be afraid to share that with people, because someone will appreciate it. And next thing I learned was, like we've had in Melbourne, it's been very wet the past few days, like constant rain, which is pretty unusual for here. But like even like looking around now, it's like Sunday morning. Normally there's just like a ton of people out and about, like riding, running, working out. But I'm like, at the moment, I'm like the only person here. And it just got me thinking how it really doesn't take that much effort to be above or better than like 90% of the population, because so many people, like just as you can see now, like a little bit of rain, a little bit of cold, it scares 90% of people off, and they just like give up on what they're doing and their goals. So if you can be like, you don't have to be like a ton better than everyone to get results. You just have to be willing to do a little bit more than what most people are. It doesn't have to be coming out when the weather's not that great. It can be like with your money or like with relationships or anything. Just like if you can be that little bit better and do like slightly harder things than most other people are willing to do, then you're just going to win. Like it's basically inevitable. So yeah, just a thought I had there, given there's no one else about this morning. That's probably about it for this week. Hope that helps. Hope you find it somewhat interesting. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon.